Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bouncing with Burns. Let's get our bouncing on, shall we? Good morning. If you're just tuning in for the first time ever, I'm Burns. I'm your certified detox specialist, and welcome to the Real Juicy Detox, where we get our bouncing on in the morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we do a noon class, another detox class at noon Eastern Standard Time. And then again, we have another class. We check in the evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're here, welcome. Say hello in the comments so that I can put your comments up on the screen. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? It is Monday, November the something. I don't know, 23rd. I don't know. I know it's Monday. It's Monday and it's snowy out. We have a winter wonderland situation happening here in Ontario, Canada. Yes, we do. If you're just tuning in, let me know that you're here. Let me know if it's coming through nice and crisp and strong. It's a great morning. Yes, it is, Kathy. Good morning. How are you? How is life in your neck of the woods? Okay, that's enough heavy-duty bouncing. Let's take it down a little bit. Let's start with a quiet little warm-up. Today we are bouncing. We're on our rebounder. Good morning, Louise. Good afternoon for you. Yay! It's Burns time. Hello, lovelies. Happy Monday. Happy Winter Wonderland, Burns. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's beautiful outside. It is gorgeous. It's all white and snowy. All the tree branches have snow on them. Oh, so today, let's just do a little refresher on what we're doing here on the rebounder in case you're brand new. In case you're just discovering this now, whether it's today, Monday, November, whatever it is, or it's April in 5 years. I don't know. What we're doing here, we are rebounding. A rebounder is just a mini trampoline, like so, that you can have inside your house that you can use to get your bouncing going. And the rebounding, is really, really good for opening up your energy flows in the body. So every morning I come on here and I bounce with you guys and we connect. We have an awesome detox class going on. It's all free and it's all here online, right here where you're watching it. And preferably you're watching this on YouTube on the replay. So if you are, welcome. And I love class because I can pop up your comments like this and it's like an interactive chat with all of us. Isn't that great? Louise says, the feed is perfect. Your outfit is so fresh, uplifting colors. Yes. Thank you so much. This is one of my favorite pairs of tights that I made for my Glutes Glam fitness line back in the day. And I love it. This is my stained glass print. All of these prints I designed myself digitally, and then I had them printed onto the fitness wear tights. Before the fitness wear tights line, I did a full line of bikinis, fitness bikinis, and that was so much fun. I don't do that anymore, but it is fun to wear the clothes now after the fact. Hi, everybody. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, good morning, Dawn. Okay, so rebounding is so good to get your energy flows going, to open up your cardiovascular flow. Oh, and you can feel it. I can feel my heart opening up. I can feel my blood start to pumping. I can feel my blood start pumping. And this is a great way to get your lymphatic flow also opened up and flowing, and also a great way to get your neurological flow, your neurons firing and your nerve flow going. You want all three energy flows in your body to always be in tip-top shape, right? Because if you don't have good energy flow in your body, you feel lethargic, you don't have good kidney filtration, right? Everything works together. You want to do this when you have good kidney filtration, because this really helps flush out all of the toxins from all of the cells, and every cell in your body has to poop, right? And if your kidneys are not open to the outside world and getting rid of all of the lymphatic waste in your urine, in your lymphatic system, and you don't have any filtration showing up in your urine, you really want to work on your diet of fruits, melons, and berries, because that will get that going. Jennifer, you're listening at work. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to hear that. So glad to have you here. So good. So this is a great way to get that lymphatic flow open up, especially when your kidneys are opened up. How do you know if your kidneys are opened up? You gotta pee in a jar. You have to get in the habit of checking your urine. And what you're looking for is little flakes. You're looking for some cloudiness in your urine, like, you know, like when you pour thick apple juice or apple cider. You know how it looks yellow, but you can't see through it to the other side of the glass? That's what you want. You want filtration. Sometimes filtration won't look that cloudy, right? Sometimes your filtration will just, you actually might not even realize it at first. It might look like there's nothing there. It's just see-through in the jar. Leave your jar for 10, 12, 24 hours. Go back after it's sat for a long time. 24 hours, that's usually a good long time. And have a look at it. What you're going to find, what I have found, is that oftentimes with my urine, and my urine does not look like this often. Oftentimes it looks very cloudy and very, you know, very opaque. And when I leave it to sit, you'll see a thick sediment layer on the bottom. Thick and white. It's crazy. Crazy! But sometimes even for my urine, it doesn't look like that. It looks completely see-through. I leave it, and when I go back to check it, like a day later, it's totally cloudy. It's like, I don't know. I just encourage you, if you think your kidneys aren't filtering, leave your pee in the jar. Let it sit. And you're going to find that there is oftentimes sediment happening. And what I find is that a lot of people think, oh, it used to filter really good, but now it's not filtering as much. Don't put a qualitative value on the filtration that you see, number one, right? So if you see one day that your filtration is really thick and really cloudy and really evident, and then the next day or a few hours down the road, it's not anymore, don't think, oh my God, my kidneys aren't filtering because they used to filter way more before. Your body is changing. It's always adapting to what you're putting into it, to what's going on the inside. And if you're going to try to figure out what your body is doing on the inside, you're going to be so confused. You're going to be all wrapped up in the process in a mental sort of constricted way. Don't do that. Don't do that, you guys. Observe what's happening. Be the observer. Be aware of what you're putting into your body. And if you are feeding your body with fruits, melons, and berries primarily, and raw food, or mostly raw food, right? 80% raw, 20% cooked is totally fine. Your kidneys, once opened up and filtering, should still be able to filter with that. Then you know that your body is underway. Your healing is underway. Stop analyzing everything. Stop second guessing. Oh, is my body healing? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Look at the list of detox symptoms that can be expected on this journey. And then you'll stop questioning, why is this rash happening? Why is this rash happening? Is this a detox symptom? Yes. It's listed right in Dr. Morse's book. Detox symptoms may include mild, moderate, intense. You're going to find a wide range of almost what almost everybody who asks, is this a detox symptom? Yes. Especially if you're eating fruits, melons, and berries, especially if you're juicing to detox, especially if you're eating raw. Yes, I had one of our class members talk about, well, she's not in class yet. And I keep telling her, Lois, come to class. You keep complaining that nobody around me is doing this detox thing. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Who cares what everybody around you thinks? Come to this community where everybody thinks you're absolutely not crazy. Everybody is here to support you. You know what I'm saying? Be careful of where you put your energy and your focus. Be careful of where you put your attention, right? Don't put your attention too much into, trying to figure out, why is this happening? How is this happening? When is my healing going to happen? Right? Instead, focus on what are the fruits, melons, and berries that you're putting in your body, because all of them are good, right? What else am I doing in my lifestyle? Am I doing my meditation? Am I focusing on keeping my energy and my attention high vibrating? Am I focused in on the news and what's happening in the world around me? Am I focused on high vibrating stuff, or am I focused on fear and worry? Right? Because if you're focused on fear and worry in the regular world and what all is happening right now around us, right, in November 2020, then it's a good likelihood that your focus for your health and your well-being is also going to be wrapped up in fear. And if you're wrapped up in fear, you're in trouble. I'm just letting you know. Let fear and worry go. It's not part of the healing journey. All right? That is a very acidic way to live. So let that go. All right? Louise says, hi, Jen. Dawn asked, for the urine jar, do you put a top on it or leave it open, or does it not matter? It doesn't matter. You can put a lid over top of it if you want. You can cover it. I just leave it in the bathroom behind the toilet bowl, and I just come by and empty it when I'm done having a look at it. Morning, beautiful people, says Amy. I gotta bounce later. Driving kiddos to school. Okay, you have a good drive. Be safe out there. How are the roads? The roads should be all cleared off of the snow by now, right? Good morning, says Ashlyn. I'm going to have pineapple, orange, lemon juice this morning. Wrapped up in fear equals trouble. Amen, Burns. Yes. Don't let the fear of what's going on out there deter you from what your work is, okay? Your work is to not focus on what's going on out there. Be aware of what's happening. Be aware of what is happening. Be aware, however, that it's all a messed up program that they want you to believe in order to control you. Nobody can control you. You are a sovereign being, regardless of what you think they're trying to tell you as otherwise. Do not buy it. Do not pick up what they're putting down. All right? Stay focused on what you can affect in your little world, in your little bubble. Okay? That is my best advice to everybody going through this stuff. Jennifer says, hi, Louise. Hey, Felicia. How are you? Good morning. Thank you so much for joining. So on the rebounder, first of all, I want to let you guys know that when I first started rebounding in June of this year, I really wasn't doing it as consistently as I'm doing it now that I have you guys to do it with me, and now that I know that you guys are depending on me and looking forward to me being here, whether you're bouncing with me right now or you're like Amy and you're like, I'll bounce later. I'm going to bounce later because I got to take the kids to school, right? Whether it is any of that. When I started my rebounder, this was all I could do, right? I don't know if you can see my feet, but I'm not picking my feet up off of the trampoline. I'm just kind of walking and bouncing. The balls of my feet are staying right on the trampoline. And honestly, when I started to do this, I could only do at first 5 minutes, and then I'd be like, oh my God, how do those people do it? How do they actually literally legit bounce on this thing? I can't do it. And I just slowly started building up, and I really did not do it consistently. I think I maybe did it 5 or 6 times. And then, I don't know how long ago it was, a few weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull out my rebounder and I'm gonna pop on my Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and I'm just gonna rebound and see if anybody needs a little inspiration to get going. And I also wanted to just see how it would affect my body. I did a pre-test of my urine and I did a post-test of my urine. And after bouncing for 15-20 minutes, my urine showed that it went back into what Dr. Morse calls an ideal pH range for your urine. And I was like, okay, that's crazy. That is crazy. And I tested it here. If you look back in the YouTube archive here, you might see the first rebounding class that I did. And I tested my urine in that class, and it was pretty significant. So go check that out. So if you want your urine pH to be in the, you want your urine pH to be in the 6s. So 6.5, 6.0, around there. And most of us have alkaline urine, and we think, oh, this is great. This is what I used to think. I would think, oh my God, this is so great. My urine's alkaline. That means my body's alkaline. Except that's not the fact. The fact is that you want your urine about 6.5, 6.0, 6.5 in the low 6s. And mine was showing up in the high 8s. Doing this afterwards, this helps your pH come to a nice neutral 6, 6.5, or it should anyhow. Plus, this is great for getting rid of cellulite. Oh my God, you guys, my cellulite on my butt and my legs is going down so beautifully. Now, I'm not doing this in order to reduce my cellulite, although I know that that is one of the side effects from doing this. I'm doing this to keep myself inspired to get up and move a little bit every morning, because otherwise I could go from the bed to the couch to sitting at the counter doing some work, no activity, no movement. I'm extremely sedentary, really, when I really look at it. So this is why I do this, to keep myself up and moving. Good morning, good morning. That's my favorite. I put ginger in mine as well. God, I love it. Speaking of which, I just juiced some pineapple juice this morning. Oh my God, these pineapples were so ripe. I'll show you after. And I put a little pinch, or maybe 2 pinches of sea salt, pink Himalayan sea salt. Woo! If you guys have ever put a pinch of salt over your fruit, you know how sweet that makes the fruit. It makes it so much sweeter, right? So try that. And apparently it also adds some good electrolytes. I did a David Hall workout. Oh my God. I've seen his workouts. Crazy. The routine off of YouTube this morning, the routine was not that challenging, but I enjoyed doing something different. The music was so funny, a tad better than supermarket music. I need to find someone else to try with decent music. I know, right? I know. Well, you know what? Here's the thing too. You can put your own music on and you can bounce. It doesn't really matter. Like, I know I've seen some of his stuff and they get like, let's go, and crazy and stuff like that. For me, I used to work out. I used to do a lot of really intense workouts, like really super intense, like crazy. Like you get off the stationary bike and you're just like, your brain is fried, right? It just switches on to some other crazy level. And I don't like working out like that anymore. For me, a fun little bounce like this is kind of all I need. But yeah, I've seen some of his videos are crazy. I like doing something that is more just gentle. You want to really be careful. You don't want to ever experience any pain. If you do, that might mean that your kidneys are just not able to handle the what's happening lymphatically in your body. So I would take it down. If this is at all compromising or hurting your knees, just gentle walking like this. You just want to get your energy flow going. You just want to get your energy flow going. Right after bouncing, I'm having orange, carrot, ginger. So good. Oh my God, that sounds so good. This was it was gentle, this set. Awesome. So good. It's good to follow along with different people. I know I haven't been able to find any good rebounding though. Stuff where I can just feel like, oh yeah, okay, I can just watch that and just bounce along, you know? So I figured, hey, let me just pop up my live here and just start bouncing. You know what I mean? So you can take the intensity up when you do this. You can do some arm stuff, right? Do some jumping jacks. I can't look at my phone when I do this because the rest of the house goes crazy behind, so I have to look into the distance when I bounce too much, right? You can do all kinds of things, but generally speaking, I think a lot of people enjoy, especially when you're starting out, just doing a gentle walk, just a gentle little walk. As long as you can feel your heart rate going up a little bit and you can start feeling, you know, awake, you can feel it. You can feel it. Good morning, my love. How are you?
Good. How are you?
How did you sleep? I'm good.
Good.
Good, good. Good. Yeah, I passed out at like, I don't know, 9:30 maybe?
I sleep before 11 o'clock last night.
Did you? That's good. Getting good sleep. Erica's here. One of my beautiful spiritual daughters is back home. Yay. She's an early bird. She wakes up really early. She's always early. Kaya, not so much. Where is Brookie? Is Brookie here?
She should be where she might be working.
It's too early for her to be working yet.
So she's probably still sleeping.
Okay. I went looking for her last night. Maybe she was in her little attic room.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, good. Got to go back to work now. Lunch is over. Have fun. Thank you so much for tuning in, Jennifer. I'll keep running on YouTube with sound off. You'll keep it running on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer's got my back. She's got my back. Yeah, so this is just a really fun way to get the energy flowing started. You know, you just want a little gentle bounce. Just a little gentle bounce. I've been on for about 20 minutes, 22 minutes maybe. And that's really all that I do in terms of exercise. I want to be really gentle with my body as well as I'm healing my body. I don't want to, overextend my body. I don't want to put my body into, a mode where it needs to heal myself from the exercise that I'm doing, because I want all of that energy to be contained and flowing inside of me so that it can facilitate and fuel my detox. I don't want any extra energy being going to, repairing those muscles that get torn apart, and then, the bodybuilding, the fitness, the gym, that kind of thing, those kind of workouts. I like doing this just really gentle. Might I get back to those more intense workouts? Maybe. But right now, not so much. I'm preferring to do this. All right. Let me turn you guys back around this way. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go take you and show you guys the beautiful snow that we have outside. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me show you. Let me take you to the backyard. Let me get my robe first, because it be chilly outside. Yes, it is, but it is so beautiful. Usually we get a nice big snow like this in November, and then it all goes away and it gets all brown and gross again. But let me take you. Hey there, Ashley. I have a mini trampoline that's been in the family since I was 15 years ago now, that my dad bequeathed to me, but it became the kids' outdoor toy. Well, go get it. Is it a mini? It is a mini trampoline. Go get it, girl. Or go outside and bounce if you're somewhere that is not looking like this is right now. Make sure I don't bust my ass on the slippery deck. Dolly was out here. Woo! Dolly was out here shoveling the deck last night. Look at how snowy it is, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Let me switch this around. Hold on a second. And it is cold out here. But look at that. Isn't it beautiful? The birds are chirping. All of the leaves are gone off of the trees. This is a beautiful, huge maple tree. Look at that. All of the leaves got blown off recently, like in the last week or so. It's gorgeous, isn't it, Cindy? You would love it here. Not hot and crazy like Louisiana. Yeah, that's one of our campers, Betty, that we have yet to demolish and fix up. I cannot wait for Betty to get renovated. She's really cute inside. I know it is beautiful, isn't it? That's our barbecues station that doesn't get barbecue use anymore because we don't barbecue. We don't cook food like that anymore. But yeah, it is gorgeous. A nice big deck. Our nice outdoor living room that is now under the snow. And yeah. Hey, you want to come? Yes, you do. Don't wipe out there, Dottie. Don't wipe out. Okay, she's a little bit of a snow kitty, and I am so not a snow kitty right now. Woo, woo. Let's get back in the kitchen. Hi, kitty. And she's not going to go out. She's too old for that shit. She's like, forget that. Forget it. I know. Betty would be the perfect office for me. I cannot wait till she is done. I can't wait till we start her. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun when we get around to renovating her. She's really cute. She's really super cute. So we'll get that done at some point. And yeah, oh my gosh, these pineapples that I got, you guys. These beautiful ripe pineapples. Look at this one. A nice full liter per pineapple. And I am sipping on the pineapple juice, which is just so good. Oh my God, you guys. So good. All right. So I'm not sure what we're going to be doing in class today. Let me know in the comments. What would you like us to do in class? It's your class. So you let me know. Do you want us to do some juicing? Shall we make some of the, I wanted to make those, the balls, right? The peanut butter cocoa balls, like a Reese's peanut butter cup kind of thing. And, I have some buckwheat groats that are sprouting. I know some of you in the group are having issues with getting the right sprouting technique down. So I think we'll do a little bit of that. We're going to do a little bit of everything in the kitchen today, maybe. So come back at noon Eastern Standard Time. Oh, that sounds delicious. A woman I follow does jalapeno pineapple juice. I'm going to try it this week. I love that. You can make like a Thai type of juice, right? Based off of a sort of a Thai recipe. So you can do, hello, beautiful Mandy. How are you? So good to see you here. You can do like pineapple, ginger, some garlic, some jalapeno, maybe some cilantro. Oh my God, that is such a beautiful savory. I used to love doing savory juices for the evening so that I felt like I was eating like a cooked meal, you know? But yeah, that sounds like a delicious, I love jalapeno. Jalapeno is what I call it. Jalapeno, yes, right? Yeah, something savory and delicious and just really satisfying because that's what we want. We want hold on, let me put my, we want what we want to be delicious and savory sometimes. Sometimes it's like, although I have no problem with this. I know a lot of people do. Oh, I'm tired of the sweet, drinking the sweet juices all the time. And I'm like, that's crazy. That's like saying I'm tired of eating candy. All the snow, I know. Happy Christmas, right? It's like a winter wonderland out here. It feels like a happy Christmas indeed. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Gwen. How are you? I'm so glad to see you here. How's it going in your neck of the woods, babe? Everything good? Is everything a good? I definitely feel the pineapple, though I've had not that much this morning, just a little bit. And wow, it just works on my bowels so beautifully. I'm like, look at how ripe this baby is. Look at that. Look at that. So delicious. So delicious. Dawn says, yep, I get tired of sweet and cut some juices with lime. It solves everything. Yeah. Yeah. A little lime goes a long way. It just balances it out. It adds a nice balance to it. I find as well grapefruit. I have a couple of grapefruit juices over here, as well as some of those, tart. You know how I got those clementines last week and I wasn't really a fan. Some of those tart citrus has a really balancing effect over the, overly sweet juices, which I find really helpful. When you do something like this, when we're working on this kind of juicy detox, when you do this kind of juicy detox, what you find is that, yeah, you just have to find things to adjust and to accommodate so that you don't lose interest, right? Changing up your juices is a big one. If you are drinking all the same juice, like when I was doing the grape juice, the 21 days with the grape juice, it got really boring after a while. It's like my mouth needed a different flavor in terms of juice. So I totally get that. Mix it up, see what you like. Can you maybe recap on all the recipes done online to date? Yes. Yes, I can do that. I can definitely do that. Absolutely. We'll do that today in class. It's a great idea because I know it's been a lot and I know I haven't really been doing like a 10-minute buckwheat crust kind of video, although maybe I should start doing that, but I'm not going to overcommit to anything above and beyond the 6 hours that I'm already doing, but I will recap those because I think that is a really valuable thing to do. And that is one of the reasons why, I'm hot now. That is one of the reasons why I do the recipes over again. It's not just like, I did that on that day, so you're going to have to check it out there, right? That's why I do, I try to do the recaps several times. I try to do the recipes several times over so that it's always refreshing and good. But she had some chewing food over the weekend. Hey, that's okay, Gwen. You know what? Have your little cheat meals and then get right back on the juicing. It's all good. All right. This is about a lifelong, a long-term goal, right? This is about doing what we're doing to benefit our bodies over the long haul. And sometimes that means that you're going to need or want a little cheat meal here or there. There's nothing whatsoever wrong with that. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go because that pineapple juice is working on my bowels. Hold on. Let me read Ashland's. I've never been more inspired to do a juice feast since following this group. Oh my God, that is so awesome, Ashland. Anybody else use a blender and a milk bag to strain? Currently saving for a juicer. I find that blending in my Vitamix causes oxidation and foam, so I haven't been able to juice for another day. Well, that's a great question. It's starting to play out. Okay. All right. That is a great question. You can totally blend it. You can totally make smoothies. You can totally blend it and squeeze it out, strain it. Nori wraps, collard wraps, salads. Okay, good stuff. I'm not able to find the buckwheat. I'm so disappointed. Oh no, Gwen, where do you live again? I forget. Where do you live again? Let's see if we can't figure that out. You can also use quinoa. Quinoa is also a seed. But let's try to figure that out for you. Let me know where you live in the comments, and we'll figure that out. Figure out some other alternatives. I know sorghum flour is also an alternative. That is also a seed that you can use. I haven't done any nori wraps as yet myself, although I have some nori sheets. We can definitely work on that. Collar wraps. You should be able to get buckwheat on Amazon. Have you on Amazon? All right, guys, I will talk about some of those ideas for recipes. Remind me in the class. But yeah, my thing is acting up here too. I will see you guys today at noon Eastern Standard Time. Oh, there we go. Lagging. Yeah, I know. I'll see you at noon, okay? Mwah. Love you.